And only baby.
It's a
party be a bar by one. Or then I need to do who on mine. Now, none of your control by it is a union NDC 4. I can't check Ghana for so much about my the 24-hour economy, beba. A Juma Bako, a Nipami and Son, and a Bayer. And no Boshe, no Boshe, the enemy shut down from home to society because we be at Mrs. The situation within the country, no creative Boshe and Edane. That's the reason why in Tia, I can say 24-hour job, no, I bet 24-hour market. She said the 3 shifts, you know, I'm quite 3 shifts to Beko market. I say, and I do not ever could you have a few you ever young quine now already in some. Now, and your mammy and Sapa a buying Gina a benefit of Momba Bemu. I know more yarding then, and they say, Minister Boy will be a BB. At the crowd, oh, because the Nipano ye engine. One opportunity, I can so repeat this idea. Campaign, they are not a gin trinket sepa galamsey. Say, I buy an oho, I'm a whole quama, then crop 4, say gun and sassy, and sue any area. And the Union NDC 4, including even the president, and most of the MPs. Oh, or Mampenino, or you're not just a person or Kwan, or to me, national and same with the state of emergency cry, Aku Galamsey. 1 year, 9 months in state of emergency in Timim Family. Not just a cassatia and negalamsi na pejedi more chain cannon. Like I said, nada sem na a catch Ghana for. Another tosubium. I never could say Dean Hipa or about to a tone and unknown. LGBTQ plus. Sir, LGBTQ no. I buy our horn, like I say, a passing mra. Yan and Tiacras, I could do work for the so one sign. But thank God, Iramahama or no buy or no coffee, was it? And ran across a new president in Pooh, Nasabi or Penny assigned. A basic 1 year, 9 months. I can say, the tianity, and yan home. Now, I never want to sank hopa corruption. Until but you see a Wiesika or ha, but you see a Wiesika or ha, but you see a Wiesika or ha. A hoon Samakassia de account, ma'am. It will be man. I buy a watcham. I say banks are hoodwire or ma'am. Ahun were from to say by your book, said your one with Uncle Chrissy Care. As I said, you go banks in near Canina boom. Dear, who do I toss on Yasam? Am I a say a binding Timor day when Timor drink for Nanka service or drink Ghana for one, going a or yeah, which is about 22 billion. Anna, ye a year banking, no, 20 billion, ye dear banking sector clean up Nina. And you can't corruption once a man. And now you can't see car, Sebi, or minor shooting once a man. And this senior party, I saw Omocassetti any pay come that be that. At all. Ah, and I'm about you, none one yet to num chorus. Kunanado my radio, Kunanado my na the area. A demonstration in this is what they call Bank of Ghana. And this annual no buy for the first time in the history of this country, yet Jida Bonting. Yemiana no decoros and him no wire. Yemiana no decoros and him no autonomous. Kunanado mine, Nanado, Yana wire team, Radin Kunanado ma or mine. And Jesus Christ. But oh, I think your markets on the show. I can't say I'm for a cancer report. The last time I checked on your member. Whether it is Gold Board or Bank of Ghana, there has been a loss. Sikaira. Now, if 22 billion, you lose 22 billion as a result of a transaction, you took gold. A tongue, a dia boaso, my Nisika, someone. Musima Yanka wants some Yanka Diabane. My Yanka wants Yanka Diasam. What are we talking about? That 22 billion loss are back. Whether it is Bank of Ghana or it is Gold Board, Ghana for any who can see a Kamwasam. I believe that Gold Board for Senka will be bigger. Or my word in some channel they call IMF for. So this is what we have been told. Bank of Ghana for was same bigger. Had I only so be anxious. Why can't they come out and say asma I am a volcano and you're not correct? But Parliament is still come out Bank of Ghana for no man baby just two said some war report to me na not correct because they signed to the report. And see whether it is gold board that made the lost and answer Bank of Ghana and Mercy can I nti musima ya nhwehwe sika na ma ya nka ho asem me ya misa ho asem say because you over 10 billion about my munti so 1.7 billion ya boka ma ya misa 1.7 billion no because someone is in charge of gold board. I mean what kind of logic is this? I wonder Minia Sakra. Hey, Jesus Christ of Nazareth. Send this MPP in all power. If it were to be MPP in power today, and gold for oil, I can't say transaction. Omaboka 1.7 billion. Ka NDC bobe ka kire say, "Mayen ka hwasam, me misa hwasam." Intinka defense no be say, "Ya print afenyo market se honsam. Aya na chrokonkon Bible. Aya bi chapter 1 to chapter 10. Because afenyo market se bisa wa bomusuo say IMF wa beka say gold purchasing program na ye no ka ya bo 1.7 billion which is 22 billion Ghana cedi man ye misa ho asem. I mean how me tia asem na say me hu say the city here e dia asem ni assembly no. Has NDC forgotten the numerous press conferences are we in Ghana? Has they forgotten? Have they forgotten? Omirefi, nti ameka say emre dani. Emre dani ampa. Oba, nananum kan say onyinia yen sere kwatia.
Sa bebe.
Koso hu tenten. Na wa sere kwatia. I am shocked. Me hwede enkofo bi keka nsema me NDC defend ya me because he's an NDC person on Kenya den mo defend it. Obe defend it because it has something to do with his party. Rawlings party that people died because omkoji ebosia. Obi okoji ebosia. Ye kum no. Because they see ordinary position and the influence Bosiana or J and the man Abra Obetuaka. And the Rollins. Obewo NDC. And that's a Yahusikana man is our boss to say $1.7 billion no a checking change. Until we shouldn't make noise about it. Afenyo Mark is a bone musu. I'm not defending Afenyo Mark. Afenyo Mark is not Ghana. Ghana is bigger than any individual. O man na ye dey share unsa musum na baso na expressway from Accra to Kumasi na sikasa na abanso de
3 billion USD
1.7 billion echo esime bi say hwasem as you speak Kumasi Accra road ye no sabi double lane dual carriage lane this in there contractors I was in Nigeria because he gets can fit to no matter so enti ene accident e kum nipa wo man mu dodo na e Kumasi Accra road utu ne awa Kumasi Accra na ko Kumasi say wo kwa yi a na utu around anopa 8 or 9 or we kone omabu akontan kra kofi. That is the kind of road I get on. And we God, NDC, I am surprised.
Why are you?
And I'm surprised.
Why?
Because coming to you can say to government, into government, Omo fapim kese pa e ketasishani pro any kankan. Tell me say they should go back and play their tapes. Play the tapes. In some of Mukai. Actually Ghana for. I remember there's once upon a time I see cash for seat. Who guys has them?
President Kufuado.
President Kufuado.
Alan Chamatin Trade Minister.
Say you see nkofo am betwe am tena bre am panin am sika am betua ne yina am sika na e wo so. You see NTB da o man. Corruption. Ah, na pacho yebo kinofore atati so. With regards to SML, mebo. Sika ye ka ho asem nyina ye. I think 1.4 billion. Payment that GRA through finance ministry has made to SML no. 1.4 billion. And I see young kofa kenofore atamra ne yemfa hoba me hye ne kon. Ne yentwi na abo so ma ne body nteti organ because wabomusu 1.7 billion. Ghana sika. Woma ya adwuma work that the company has done that on my netu omoka. Ya mayeti asese a part of corruption scandals ayeka ho asem. I work out to see. Nti yankofo obi mra me kuno because of 1.4 billion Ghana cedi. But 1.7 billion eko. You need be sika no wo. You need kwan fa sika no yire. We shouldn't ask questions in this country.
Oh, they are not saying that. Almost say sika no dey say Bank of Ghana this kama gold board say koto gold bremi. Gold board no Bank of Ghana this kind of man no o man the dollar rate say for rate say neko enti ono no de man no de akoto nti so oba na rate asesa Bank of Ghana say gold board asem
Bank of Ghana scan omo dia scan Bank of Ghana ne dia enyo mind dia na
yeah dia
na say Ghana ye sika Saudi di juma na sika na de di hu juma no ye penchichiri mo hwa ni hu kan say bisa ho say
obo say on cancer but aden na mo mfa sa so bo no Bank of Ghana na gold board na mo dey bo
nana adwuma na mo di sika na ye de adwuma no de ye
omo to gold
na ho na to gold no
gold board
nti ni kan say bisa omo
sa Bank of Ghana man rate no so no de koto and there's a difference about rate no
or the rate or the rate na be chere Ghana bo the kind of rate I demand so fam koto look nana ade de so sa no maybe so say a branch here or gold board for a penny to say if he had been in the NDC NDC opposition kabadis our press conference be 1,000 actually maybe a sika be a maybe obia be a fire and the chrono amanfo abo me ni asa kanam ne look me match last year incoming chairman yes crow ubedi so
amen
bet match last year oh defend anya bone is party anya bi asa ja the oyan hwehwe de nsa won fa na za nkwa oh anambo
oh they went there you want mra
there be anya na me ka ho asem e be modi me ka say the oyan hwehwe de oh fa na za nkwa what ka say na of the minti de ye na se o
oh
President Mahama aban pa look you see what time kwadu no ye America but President Mahama the second term obaye no krenya me ni be ya meti me hwe ne su ne ban ne kasa asesa oni Ghana fo nkombodie mu ne nsema oka dwumadie bi a woye de medi mani ahudie metima ka se ensesan wo mchen ne kane a obaye na President Mahama ban mu pa na obi kasa say the first time odi financial ministers be say numos nsian na menu ya mane bo maka ho
ho na odi besi form no
nyame fa ne currency what just no kan
o say
o say ono authority arrogance be ona na ban mu
na tolerate
na obi a yedi tumi ama on Ghana fo na yedi tumi a hye o nsa obi bi di sa adwuma die bia na obi na fi na ban mu na namba cho enu branch no enkomodi a obedi ye fa na no ye gold board ho antwa yi menam ka chiro antwa yi e bia ono anya kwan a aya on kohwe video no on tia sese na onyina party for sabi ejina bia ya to Obama party wi a party be ya ban on some party osum oman yen oman na osum yen ti na oni Ghana for na e kasa nano
me do see
you penny former general or ahujim or if the kitchen is too hot for you
Walk out.
Walk out. Leave the kitchen. If you think that a human the best thing to do is to walk out from the job.
Let us say, okay. Now, I can say every chief executive implements decisions of the board. The attacks on Sami Jemfi by Apanyo Makin is what has brought the attack on him. Before we jump over fire, let's check where our cotton wool is positioned. Who makes profit without investing? Let's look at what those investments have yielded. Stable economy, availability of foreign exchange, etc. So, this better soup, it not be money we go take kukam. It be money, my brother. Tell Pastor Charles that if Apanyo said there has been a loss, he wouldn't have had X in his face. The deliberate attack on Sami Jemfi is the problem. So Charles should understand. Godwin, Ako, Gan, and Ode we say Aba Abetumu. Oba
Kadna.
Yes, sir.
By
me of Abako, Inspector Kakeri, or Semencha Reverend Charles Owusu Emano. Charles, Inspector Kakeri is on watching.
Making a sofa, no, Inspector Way.
Or so, Hotiaman and Tonka.
Okay, over to Kapa.
All right.
Now, Ako Gan, so no communication that time, yes, sir.
Aye.
Or can some son yesterday? Yeah, very compare, man.
Ako Gan, Benzura, Ako Krawadim Bonio, Atomic Benz. Atomic Benz. Benzura. Charles is yesterday or what? Yes, I campaign you big guy. Emerald, 15 minutes.
Yeah. Probity and accountability.
Social justice.
And Nana Charles Bezoka was Reverend. Okay. I say me campaigning na me first issues papa, but we require the meeting account bibi kakra. Mini uko tu ibe na kotu ya
Ghana web
dabi Bible
the promise
na mo hwe Galatians 4:16 man
no kwasema me catch on to my otamfo ana
what the message read the Galatians 4
na me catch on
then
have I become your enemy by telling you the truth
no kwasema me catch on
she no na dey
no kwasema me catch on to my otamfo ana ananya na open
Apanyo Markins the minority leader stands accused if you say wakanokre
just a second. News coming in is that High Court reverses takeover of Shaders Oxford #1 hotel for being in breach of contempt of court rules. Orders receiver to return keys to Cheddar immediately. All right. Over to us.
Okay. The woman is say, yeah, money may be straight. And biano $1.7 billion losses be our okay, be our and equivalent to 22 billion cedis. Now, dear, bit say many and this for us kakra. Between Bank of Ghana and the Gold Board, why na losses no a second books? Anyaza. Situate. And Tierra for your marking casse a gold board na abo sa cano. And only the problem yaba. A Canada yabo. I daho. But say a Bank of Ghana and a boss a cano. And now gold board na boss a can. And only dispute in say. I thought I'm on me again. And to woo to you, lady, and to add this in your gold board. A Bank of Ghana. Yes, sir. Okay. It's IMF a year. What am I? International Monetary Fund. Lessons from the Bank of Ghana's domestic gold purchase program. Page 8, paragraph 13. I'll say DGPP operations have generated significant losses for the bank. That's Bank of Ghana. So it is established here. Say losses, Bank of Ghana losses. Gaza. Read further. I said losses in 2024 were equivalent to almost $400 million. That's 0.5% of GDP. It way under Akufo-Addo government. Yes, sir. 2024. So how long is he by? What you ask me a kafa ho Ghana?
Oh yeah.
When you ask me a kafa ho Ghana?
Menkai.
Unkai. Very serious.
Kaimi.
A whole press conferences in Kumnana Domain. That was it. Basis no. Nanado nena busian for a Ghana sika gold. I value $400 million. Okay, let me read it fast forward. I'll say in 2025, that is under regime way NDC buying. The significant scaling up of DGPP operations led to losses of over $1.7 billion. That's 1.5% of GDP. Then what jump abaha? Also, losses accrued on gold trades are a combination of service and asset fees paid to Gold Board.
As I just saying.
Just say, a car ya can once a meal. Bank of Ghana abosaka ne say 1.7 billion a combination services and asset fees. Sika ya boaboa no ye tua ye asset fees ne services Bank of Ghana etua ma Gold Board. Ho kano. Enti say ye hwehwe ba bia e kano wa Bank of Ghana na abone kanyeza e ye den no boss aka no. One farm red despite group of companies. One farm comma forestry commission. And one farm comma EPA. Or the comma Gold Board. I don't say accepted that. Where mean can free me remove. Where IMF document. Because Matisa Mokai Musi Yamshe, I honor the bar, Yamnam the bar. Musi IMF report to no page bay and the Yabo Gold Board Dini there. Martin Bear 3 days in other. Maybe just 2 minutes have identified documenting where Yabo Gold Board Dini a womb in concerning the 1.5 billion.
Okay, say.
Oh, what ni? Masama repeat it. I not pay me bro for them 10 coins to the meeting. I say losses accrued on gold trades are a combination of service and asset fees paid to Gold Board. Simplicity. That is it. Our page A8 of the document, paragraph 13, line 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Line 9. And I established. Sir. Yes.
Now my bet na ask them take him dem fam. Sikana me small say kota de ma. Say ayira. E den ayira ya so na de ma me.
Enti wo ka. Una ayira. Enti sesia no.
What be that?
Boss, you document no. Yepa. So now it is established. Say yes, losses near Bank of Ghana losses. Yes, it is accepted. But a year then and a losses no a buy. IMF now say sir asset fees in service charges are Bank of Ghana Tiama Gold Board no. And a combination of that and a result in that losses. In any case, Dokunko Abronko Bank of Ghana and Kona Gold Board onko. Nina the establishment a statutory establishment. A my Ghana. A president of the republic and what overall responsibility towards these institutions. Indeed, when him say Bank of Ghana is not happy, the governor is not happy.
Yes.
The governor is behind the scenes insisting say finance minister or absorb our costs because the losses cannot sit on the books of Bank of Ghana. Munya checks in here. Enti yes a fast check Gold Board aboka na. Yes, it's true, Gold Board moka. Bank of Ghana aboka, but Gold Board na ma Bank of Ghana aboka. That is the fact. And that is what is in there to be addressed. Enti say IMF which say you Gold Board na wama Bank of Ghana abosa ni kana. na afenyoma can ho asema definitely on timi nko ka say forestry commission CEO ameya boka 1.7 billion dollars ana KMA boss ameya boka
of amejwanu see biom just in Supreme Court dismisses injunction application to restrain Achibonga Mkokuvite from trial proceedings in oral cases during legal vacation. I know about one I say, but me the news in the Supreme Court of bro.
But Ghana, the good news is say, Matisse a Gold Board boss also Oba appear before Parliament. No answer question. Yes, sir. I think that is where the matter should begin and end. Some media incantations, nominate, you put to have spirited friend say defense. I just say, gradually, no, you reduce to personalities, individual personalities. But nobody is interested in Afenyoma Engineer or WGC, whatever, and for now, that is not the subject matter. Said they be beba nene mbe scrutinize o document in fact ye for go ye e be a baby beba ho beba amfaso, but for now they are completely irrelevant. Completely irrelevant. Afenyoma is not talking as Afenyoma talking, or a minority leader, or kasa for and on behalf of the largest minority group in Parliament. Enti say one fair enough. You can attack near Okano and say Uchakuntumpu because Gold Board or Moka. That's fair enough. But the only defense you want to put up is to put this personal friend is the integrity at stake and scrutinize the integrity there. I don't think so is the way to go. You got it all wrong. Gold Board or Moka because Gold Board Unisika or the year you may be no akoboka to say but mom so much as Gold Board and Yamfaso. Gold Board made 5.4 billion surplus.
How did they do that?
How? Because simple a year anymore accounting any say you make profit and losses. And at one point would you obey to make it profit? By a drew losses na ya attribute to I see there minya juma minya sika juma na makoye losses. But profit bad ya we sika juma now make it profit. This is Kwakwanan's stories. And nobody, Ghanaians will not take this for a friend say the truth. We must know. Anti Gold Board boss, yen ceasefire na uncle Parliament. Nani parliamentarians in Busasi at least if for now it is established. So $1.7 billion. Ayira anase ya lusu asomai. Between Bank of Ghana and Gold Board. Anti Gold Board, Bank of Ghana, uncle chirichirim. Gold Board is uncle chirichirim nidium.
Bank of Ghana kodada.
Wakodada. Okwe no nze.
Chirichirim.
Ozi nyaneka.
Oh, nyaneka.
Na ehwanka.
I said near baby Canada. So on the Canada.
Bank of Ghana senior on san kobi. Mesra no da Gold Board Bank of Ghana governor ansu kobi. Na mumie no nyina that day na yenhwe between mumie no montem be be esika no. Because this cannot be whisked away. At one point you say your operational cost. Agreed. Operational cost. And now no na your $400 million ubi say or wave must say your operational cost. Must say da no. Eye chrono, eye katasise, eye proye and fahinko say 400 not just what the time by 4 1.6
yeah
it's more than 4 times within a year 2025 and most me can want them and rather no insult
among kazen can say says cano never fasoa e de abre oman no say ama enam say sika na wo ka no so Ghana sika gina say open dollar unya bi enti empo say 1.5 billion bi kura kono a hwem fasoa e de abre oman no
Debi
ana abunya sa na
Debi
akano
Debi say one munji tum say 1.7 naira losses nyasa na emum ha na kodi ekoye we one approve we parliamentary approval or because it remains state money and transaction be about foreign on behalf of a minor, you must have the approval of Parliament. And omudi budget estimate bar for I think 2025. And here find a woman says 1.7 billion. A bayira na yira a hand name for so win a coin. That is not it. We are saying say Oma I can't about 1.7 billion. Now, according to Mono, a friend is saying minority leader Akokase a gold board. Gold board abasa already or more kabia. Seka wo home pa nyo no boss aka no na emum a Bank of Ghana or no this kind man yes anu muka and a Bank of Ghana so say me sa aka no me de go me books me nye ye because me this kind man gold board so no na onko di dwademra ana sa loss sinaba eti enya nuru ba bia mfasodie bia de aba the whole program no ye no gold reserves ne gold for oil no eno ho mfaso na mo ka no eye the entire program ho mfaso. It is not 1.7 billion and I cost stabilize the dollar. No. And you know, I hope you're getting me, Kadna. And the entire program, I am to gold, near fancy, near fanco, near cotton, yamfa gold, and called talk through that program, no, and Abua, I'm stabilized winning. Now, say sample next year, then you go back to 2024. But Mammy, your document. Mammy, your document. No, document now is saying, say 2024, and I buy no or this our program nearby. Which you now got attributed, you didn't know, Dr. Mahmoud Baumia, saying one of the innovative ideas, thinking, say, baby, I want to know how I mind womb. Let us go through this program na ebetumi aboaye eno mu kan ho asem twa na da pa say nya no kreda it will not be na epesi ewia Ghana gold epesi ewie say enti say a stabilize the dollar program na stabilize dollar any city relationship among them for so bi aba any idea you must take credit back to that period. If you say policy initiation ni ade no and na banche crowd bia na da na ebebo banching what is share form dana ebebo amotu edi no enti sahab aniswade hu na Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia any new patriotic party under President Akufo-Addo enya ye ne de san hihye nyina begu na no manti ase afise na tikase dwina de hu no oba dwini bibi hu a adwenketo ase enyeye adwenkese kase we ye betimi atu anamo bebo abeyese adwenketo ase enyeye. And the IMF report now is indicating so 2024 sa policy na ebeda hono eno na aboa amadwumedie na akọ na sa brena ebo amadwumedie na akọ na de mfaso beba no losses of $400 million were incurred ana yinya sa losses and also mobile mass scaling up ma pagem no at the losses of 1.7 billion aba. Yes, sir. And no, and you bisa ho asem say. Sa 1.7 billion. Mo mechirechiri mu den ebia de we control ha and we fa ha no we ba and enya sa losses. We so ya asem a ya me na tintin afi che say afi no markings class 1 ko yina mo ko fa ba. Would that solve this? Any personalities in film, any individuals in film. Of course, you see, we are talking about state institution. We are talking about state institution, gold board. She says, "I would that gold board and now Okasama Kabi. Now would we a timekeeper that be? Jai, take your coup. You know, a state institution, and uti. Ani yadini patwa no collective responsibility. And it's abana say as a son ya no. I don't think Safenyo Markin wanted to attack Gold Board CEO as a person, because the whole thing is about Gold Board. Now Gold Board no they are responsible for day-to-day administration. Ni dini ebebo yantimi ko bo Reverend Charles din. Ne kwakra ne say yenye kom na CEO Gold Board yesi kaira also obeko parliament na parliament bisebisa ne sem no akoyia no let that be na radio so TV so ye counter ye diatem ye can we there no emwa Ghanaians want to know and probity and accountability there and this is for a mo slogan da why are you running away from and you will be held responsible and accountable for everything you do because you see you to abama wa ni emfa Ghana ma say you adwuma take afa na ye say work and pay into wetimi aye ne an pebia wabra winyin sama no nsam ne de e ba say na no nsuo to yi a bi nto bi ewi kra betimi abusa mo ho asem because e to ba akube no ekum nipa bebrebe enu betimi abusa mo ho asem because that was the logic of the day when they were in opposition nsuo to kra na Akufo Addo aban boninti na nsuo to nsuo to na yiri no so another thing so we will continue to ask and call for accountability and there be way munketwa dodo na beba the documents e pa wa ya de wa boa no
beba
aboa bebrebe ano what you say but o boss obeko parliament
he's ready to go.
Enti ahano emoa peace. Debi titi. Ahana akopa ana afenye we emoa peace. Ghanaians.
So the applicant failed to provide basis for discrimination and no basis for grant of injunction on warrant by CJ for trials during legal vacation quorum. His Lordship Justice Gabriel Puaman sitting as a single judge. Counsel Frank Davis for applicant, Dr. Semsai for respondent. Seminary Abogu. Anyejuma. Abusi open 1 minute.
Now quote now on my page 8 no IMF report no. Or say DGPP operation have generated significant loss for the BOG. So losses in 2024.
Losses in 2024.
Losses in 2024 were equivalent to almost 400 million. In fact, 2024, not gold board.
PMNC.
So no, relax. Relax. It's not bad. Yes, in 2024, was there gold board?
No.
In Shishaya MPP. In Shishaya. Just in Shishaya for gold for oil. No. And no eka any year can and I say the report. This is the report. The report says.
But Mamenti one as a who carry
and who can you and out was we.
I don't know 1.7.
The idea I've been poor. I'm going to say.
Some kind of what is this?
Idea a boka.
And I'm what was.
Oh yes. No. No, listen to this.
Matthias.
So relax. On the page no what they buy. Relax. The page you get. I say. This GPP activity will be fully transferred to the gold board as of July 1st, 2026 under a memorandum of understanding.
Oh, no. Read the
relax. 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 Also, the BOG will fully exit the DGPP, DGPP, and will no longer be exposed to the 8 quasi-fiscal financial risks in the future. It will continue to play a role as gold board fiscal agent and as a recipient of monetary gold for its reserve. All costs of the DGPP will transparently assumed by the government. The costs are expected to be brought down to 5% of gold purchase. Some progress have been made in some progress has been made in 2026. Nshishaya epono say adwen kese ebo no sa pono ene ma ekabae sa adwen kese no yenya 17 series accession rate na adwen ketwa no ade exchange rate no aba 11
but ekana for 1.7
na if I say enye juma enche say ade enye de kese
but ekana for 1.7
ketewe say adwen kese enye say
abu yes Charles
1 second pen
yes
this is the report for
Charles go ahead yes
Abu tie oh Abu
Charles go ahead
Abu tie ananu ana Ghana ye ho kire ya yes ye kopa bosia every the same IMF but you understand the coaching as
3 billion
the coaching 3 billion
for how many years
3 years
for 3 years
now within a calendar year your transaction about 1.7 billion what's it normal?
What can you say? You are not being fair
as a country.
No, be fair. And your headlines, so a merit of the game. Inti mekano. Your mind ye and and as youth as we are, we want to learn from the best.
Yeah.
Now, where the yetifie no be abeka amana kanye. So we also have to say it and say it as it is. Anything yetiho ena IMF report ebae. Now Nyamiada Roma, this is the IMF report. And okay, IMF report now we are there is no single page HSA gold board aboka. No single page. Inti yanfa enyeshe yesi yoki yate. Yet one will be say gold board aboka. And gold board yes directly on a personality of Sami Jemfi. And I say no, where the ayako too personal. So we will explain to Ghanaians as it is, but we explaining it to know. Let's profile the person who said gold board aboka. And yeah, on 13 September 2017, Nipa Kono Ebeye Ghana Water Board. That was where Nipa Kono Enya board chairman for Ghana Water. Yeshishe Emuno. Nipa ya oka same way ewo FN saying about Obi and making loss no under his tenure as the board of Ghana Water no. In 2017, Ghana Water eboka 698 million. In 2018, Ghana Water eboka 666 million. In 2019, Ghana Water eboka 1 billion. In 2020, Ghana Water eboka 998 million. Yante nasem so obo wa say Ghana Water aboka. Yan find no tonche. Yes, I pay Yankasa in 2024 a board of ECG. ECG boka 8.2 billion. One can which means the person I can was saying what share Amagana boka tricky D say, but yet you are freely walking around Obia anyone yasem. We have never raised this issue because Yehu said na ehunya inti yamfa and entry ho. And this same person who share a friend is saying my joy online now share CTFM online, but let me read one of them on I'll say March 05 2026 there's it or say the minority leader Alexandra Afenyo-Markin has retracted and apologized to Minister of Interior Muttaka Mubarak for alleging that the recent 2025-2026 recruitment exercise conducted for security service were fraught with a scam. Our Parliament House, and you say Parliament is a house of record. Ni pay all cast and neck gold board abokano. Wabeka the same thing that after Minister Bihua, Speaker of Parliament, Amanachi assigned that. Already tracked here, I want to apologize. So the truth say the Pakono or Taichan Trono are very high. So after that, a man here being able to say, is it the same thing na opesa oyana because nipa ye obi a oba so personal no oba attack you no owia no oba patch aka say watching assign. So let us see how it will go. And now share my joy this is CTFM there's it share CTFM online on page on or say Minority Leader Alexandra Afenyo-Markin has apologized and withdrawn his recruitment fraud allegation against Interior Minister over the ongoing security service recruitment. Any assembly, yeah, can say, okay, then this is the case. Maybe this person, this is who he is. He will attack you and later on apologize. Also, friend is saying, Joy News, Bafuboni was part of grand conspiracy against Tukonu Afenyo-Markin, and this is it. The news article over it. Osha news article now. Oh yeah. Where say 18th May 2026. Afenyo-Markin's attack on Circuit Court Judge on Ethica. Where GBA for Asema Omo can say Asema Afenyo-Markin can. It is unethical to the standard of Omo GBA. No. Now, also go back to Joy Online.
But
maybe no, but just 15 minutes, please.
Train time no me dia ma.
And I make a certain part.
Discussion time na nya
do train 15 minutes. No, you set a rule. So relax. Let me give you my 15 minutes.
No, this is a discussion. Relax.
Let me finish, then we'll discuss it.
Relax. Me say. Enti, is it about Afenyo and answer issue at.
I have 15 minutes and I will deal with it.
No, but the 15 minutes doesn't mean that just say anything.
No, I'm not saying anything. I'm saying something to end up by telling you what happened and why. When a coca say a good board aboka, it is a fair marking. So let us deal with him. Then no one who said Nipakono the message by no, he has no iota of truth on your beer or no kwafwa or kasa or your beer or record one necessary or kasema or no be retracted. So we want to deal with it as it is. Say oyobia or the betum we are no akwatinase. Now no we we are no back I say oh yeah, sorry. This is who he is and this is it. Enra just enra ya. Nipa yendrechi nipa call KSM show so any and this is official KSM program file. Or say my allegation of grand conspiracy by Chief Justice Paul Bafuboni against Gertrude Tokono is based on personal opinions, understanding and feelings, not evidence. Or Sahin Alexander Afenyo Maki. Any or say Asama Oka say Bafuboni emu ane na omu ni mubi ena omu yeden omu etu ye maame Tokono no eyono adwen ena oka na enye se owo njinaso bi ana evidence bi, and this is it. Just one day ago, I say my allegation of grand conspiracy by Chief Justice Paul Bafuboni against Gertrude Tokono is based on personal opinions, understanding and feelings, not evidence. So such a character should not come and say Obia Boka na Nipakona Wabokano in the next few years no. Obeko J no okwa ne even ni fence ni bill that no cry ever the same mountain Kilimanjaro. That is who he is. And we know you to be a direct liar because anything you say, you come back to retract it and apologize. So such a person, why will you go personal with this? Because we refer to IMF. And I'll only show you IMF. There is no single dot from IMF report. I will say, gold board, Aboka. Now, yeah, fair no 20. And then you 20th August 2026. Fact check. This is a fact check from a media house. Or say, fact check, did Gold Board make a loss in 2025? Record show. And according to the fact check, the verdict is Afenyo marking was not truthful. And that is the fact check. And you can refer it to my journal line, 20th August 2025 at exactly 5:13 p.m. This is it. And this is their report. That says that your kind now said Gold Board apokano and so we need to deal with that fact. Yeah, we with that fact there. Then now after the Yabeche say what really happened, and that is what Ghanaians want to know. Look, Yako campaign, you're promising Ghanaians of a resetting agenda, and your resetting agenda no of resetting the gold industry no. Now Gold Board, so we had a vision of a gold board. His Excellency John Dramani Mahama had a vision that there should be a gold board that will reform our gold dealings in Ghana, and that was exactly what His Excellency John Dramani Mahama did. Now, over you know, Ghanaians have seen the results. Results, no, I crabeshe because Ghana for say yes. Gold board, Eddie, positivity about Ghana. It is Hong Kong, Papa na, the angel of our economy. The transformation of our economy is based on the effort of Gold Board, and that is clear. Our economics more. I want to say yes, Gold Board is a solid angel that has dealt with our economic crash now. But internet say you enjoy goodness in our exchange rates. We share the impact now about you have massive forex inflows. We share forex now within a year. Now it means you'll be 10.8 billion Ghana just because of Gold Board. That should tell you that yes, this is something a year now. In the obi say Gold Board aboka. So you can't be aboka. And unless say you don't understand business. Business, oh yeah, business. Say okoto car. Say o kwakoton. Now say car na okwakoton no. O aboka say obetua freight. O aboka say obetua duty. O aboka say obetua FN say miscellaneous kakanke nkitinkiti bi. Na car na ababedi unsa. Na say I don't turn car no wie na onfa so no uyi eka no free man omoka, and that is a clear cut say o hwe Auditor General report now, clear said there was no loss like that. It was clear that there was no loss. So operational cost, operational cost, and then lost now. Then we don't understand economy. Economics, or another, and even as an entrepreneur, now, unim say yes, operational cost, and you lost. Finally, we will be now ton car no we are. Ute on fast one, ute a car boy in a few more. The cano any on fast one. And today, Oko Auditor General Reporter, just say Gold Board as institution or more. And that is clear, and Ghanaians understand it. For the first time ever, Ghanaians understand what we are doing. And me amaka, me say yenye obi eni nchechemu, Ghana for ni yenye omu nchechemu, and we have it in the next 2 years. I beko Ghana for ni mako kase ya continue. When na ye mode power no mayen ye de ye say so many a musamfa mayen. But if anyone comes to attack any person or any personality there, we will not spare anyone, because why you ready and what pack ye boboa ye first way and under 18 way under 19. So far as you have wear JC no about captain band now, you should be ready for anything. But the truth is one and because we are building Ghana now. Gold Board. Say Gold Board aboka 1.7 million according to what people are saying. Yeah, Ghana operational cost no ye free on ye say omaboka. E ka omabona am focus omabonumpo. Say true say omaboka mpo. E den e kan e de buy. Ene from 17 cities, 15 cities, 14 cities and ye kunye. Ene we can clap for ourselves and say yes, we have done well for the exchange rate to become where it is today. In the exchange rate, ye jubilate, ye boss what happened? And yetiminya sa exchange rate ene. Inti sa obi akoji 3 billion IMF. Na still a exchange rate ye Ghana economy no atia pansa to the junk state. Na ene obi di bibia by fe no Gold Board a miracle la the angel of our economy no. Ama ye nyina yes re a ye ni age wo economy I say yes inflation abafom aye nyina ye ni age ya ye say yes ene Ghana bibia ekoye na. Then 1.7 to do all this no there, I don't call it a car necessary. Even if it's say yanka say I know the purpose of car say a car no, it is a car very 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 necessary, and we are proud of that, because nipakona oka asem no kra no PMMC kra ye ka ho asem na under on watch no. The IMF report says the lost were there in 2024 no more, in 2023 no more, there was lost. Why are you not talking about that? If you want to be constructive, can the SC year 2023, 2024, 2025, 2026, you say yes, this is not a personal attack or this is not nothing, but you want the goodness for Ghanaians. But Ghana for say omo swansa aswansu omo hodemu odu. Ghanaians are happy with the way His Excellency John Dramani Mahama is moving Ghana, and the CEO of Gold Board, he's doing his best and he's doing it right. And we will not allow anyone to attack anyone's personality. If you come personality over personality, we will come personality over personality. But Ghanaians is who we are focused on. And yen dig Ghana for Yamo. Ghana for Gidi Omudi Mai say Yembu Ghana no. And don't forget, say me amiti hey. If I come and yamami position, na me de misa ekoto Ghana si foto mu na me wia and na me bu Ghana kono a cause financial loss to the state. I know very well say if you cause a financial loss to the state, there's penalty to it. Yenim into yen kan mo bi mbe hunhuna ye won say bibi se ne besi na wa oda form a ya bo pansa oda form no wo mo ka say o sorry a obebo yen wo mo oda form. So you see, and all these things he's saying, say ye ka say ye go after him nechi gu ho obi a nechi gu ho. If you are in a glass house, you don't throw stones. Obi a nechi gu ho if I say a glass and I say ahwehwa yen to bo na wo to bo abom na me to bo ma pile glass or say personal.
All right,
we are ready to go personal. If you come personal, we will go personal.
Mema 15 minutes you've done that, but
I say I come 3 minutes.
Mema 15 minutes you've done that. Enti ano de asa, but me what issues me no be me person will clarify and sana mako reverend so in Ghana Water Company tama mobile kano
yeah
eno na Apenyo ne yɛ board chairman.
No, a board chair. Yes, exactly.
And Ghana Water Company wo ho, and a board no ho.
Exactly.
And omo boka.
Yes.
This how can yɛmfa board.
O say
Yɛmfa board.
Yeah, we yɛmfa board.
Yɛmfa board.
Yɛmfa board.
Nene ade ntina wo.
So mamika say we a board member and I a board chair. Mo na mo committee e ka say this is where, and don't forget, let me show you something. Timer or swear in as the board chair of
No, the
no, I have a reference.
Answer the question straight.
I have a reference here, don't worry. I just have a quick reference here because according to Onuan Kasa Nenu Musem, or say the day I see no board no or can send be a very
while you look at that, and I see so board no board Kasa can infant board no so.
Oh yeah, now Gabriel so you paying now Ghana economy I His Excellency John Dramani Mahama na president. Gold Board Assembly Bank of Ghana asem airquay. Ne ho boni na one patch one the best one. His Excellency John Dramani Mahama.
All right.
And the board chair, as a board chair no odi say I just want to read the
relax, submission question. Don't worry.
Okay.
And you can say OC Gold Board make a profit of 10.8 billion USD.
Yes.
Gold Board.
No, yes, that was last year 2025. That was the inflows about Ghana. The inflows that came Ghana through the and you see Gold Board no. You see
no Gold Board maybe some keke. Also Gold Board make a profit of 10.8. Yes sir.
No, I'm talking about the inflows of transaction that power, the resource are about in. Don't forget say in your Gold Board and a cotton or no there he is an no so
this in between 10.8 no or inject capital send unya 10.8 no
or inject capital. Gold Board doesn't have money to inject, but don't forget say after Gold Board act nankasa no in the 6 months ne document is essentially John Dramani area appointee Yewra Samije Mfi and the Gold Board in the 6 or almost 6 months in this 6 months no mo make sure say Gold Board ever deno
so the onanka say nisika out the adwuma
exactly after that yes for now
no 10.8 no we don't know nya
o say
oniska odi adwuma nya 10.8 no he no buy
me obi ama osika say
obi ama nisika
nya botra tete enti the yeka say when IMF ekasa no IMF and can wo bebia and so one Gold Board di wo bebia or the man is can di nti ade na wo free bebia ye dis can share inside the dis can share inside no ade na one more no di na the man is can say okoto ade no mra no onu mo na wo body ti oboka e ka be no obo omo ka
saka me da se papa
na me hwehwe we no so pacho enye ma hu nti ma me just a minute just a minute just a minute
unita some catch it out say
just a minute
train enti na wo start first so we catch it out say me bisa wasem ka wo say hey Debbie you get me 15 minutes and now the kind of person kind on say we are sit here
where Ghana Web Ghana Web Wednesday 13th September 2017 Yewra afanyo almost one in na or in his speech no say as a chairman of the board I cannot be insensible to the obligations we devolve on me as its head or to my responsibility for a faithful discharge of the duty annexed to the appointment, he stated. And I say all loopholes of leakage in revenue shall be locked. This is Afenyo.
So ECG and Ghana Water Omuboka Brana Afenyo ye chairman.
Omuboka.
Yemfa kanu to Afenyo so.
O say
but yemfa kanu to Afenyo so.
Ono ka say yemfa kanu to obi so no. Ono so ye de beto no so.
Enti se sa logic ni ye adwuma de ne standing Google board.
Enti ni ye ka say sa logic ni adwuma and the corner so because yemfa corner so ni say because we know say enyo no but so sa no dey bad here and ye de be hia no.
Me da say